It's crazy to me how many cases Diddy is catching out here. And now his son is out here catching them cases too. You got Christian catching a case. You got Justin hiring a gangster lawyer. It's amazing what is going on out here. And G Depp is home. So he's been gone for 13 years. So people are like, what can he possibly tell after being gone for 13 years? Well, he probably seen some kind of dirt before he left. Never know. But the first bit of news, let's get into this. Suge Knight. That's right, you know, Suge Knight, crazy ass. Suge Knight is making some comments about Diddy and telling Diddy, Puffy, your life in danger. And not only is your life in danger, but you safe for being in the cell right next to me. Now, that's some cold-blooded-ish. Suge Knight said, Diddy, you are more safe next to me, in the cell next to me or in the cell with me, than you is on these streets, because everybody is turning on you. Can you imagine when your only safety is Suge Knight? When your safety is Suge Knight, is this the point where you start to worry when Suge Knight is your safety net? Because I would worry when Suge Knight is your safety net and he's telling you you are safer with him in a cell or next door to him in a cell. That's when my ass would start worrying, because that's not good. Because he's saying that ain't nobody on the streets that, give a damn about Diddy. Nobody cares about you. It's over. Your reign is over. Like Biggie would say, your reign on the top is short like leprechauns. Yeah, it's over. Suge Knight, the Death Row Records former founder and a central figure in hip-hop, issued out a warning to his former rival, Sean Diddy Combs, in a phone call from prison last week, y'all. I tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger because you know the secrets. Who's involved in that little secret room you guys are participating in? And when you think about it, he's right. Diddy's life could be at risk because Diddy is the one with the secrets. Diddy is the one with the recordings. Diddy is the one with the tapes. Diddy is the one who knows who is who and who's been invited to these parties. You got Fox News talking about with different advisors that Diddy's party, Diddy is like is bigger than Epstein. Like, gosh damn, do you know how rich Epstein was? Epstein owned a whole entire island, y'all. That man owned an island. That man was filthy, filthy rich. He hung out with Prince Andrews, but then again, Diddy was hanging out with Harry. Diddy was hanging out with Harry. So, the fact that Fox News is comparing him to Epstein, and you now have Suge Knight saying that your life is at risk, Puffy. That's crazy. I tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger because you know the secrets. Yeah. You know the secrets. You know who is going into those rooms. You've recorded these people. You've recorded these people in these rooms. You recorded these people doing the acts that they've done. You got all of that. Okay? You got all of that. And so he recorded this. You know they're going to get you if they can. Before adopting the monarch, Diddy, Combs also used to go by the name of Puff and Puff Daddy. And that's why I kind of like him as Puffy better than Diddy. Because Diddy just like, I don't know about that name. I just don't know. But the fact that you got Suge Knight out here giving Diddy Puffy warnings that, you know, these elites will turn on you. And you already have people saying that, was this, you know, the DeLeon? Was it the Ciroc company? That's, you know, like, because Puffy was demanding more stake, like a real stake in the company and not just being the figure of it. You know, the spokesperson. Puffy was really seeking a real partnership with that Ciroc company. And people are wondering, is it Ciroc behind this that's causing this big, huge smear campaign? Yes or no? Who's causing this? Like, who's behind this? Okay, but whoever it is, Suge Knight is issuing a warning that Diddy, you got to be careful, because these people that you playing around with, partying with, and you know all these people's secrets. You talk about politicians, actors, the Hollywood elite. You know, these movers and shakers. You talking about music, like the owners of the companies, and that you're partying with. And let me tell you, I don't know. I feel like singing that song from, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean. Whoa. You know, like that song, like people who a dead man tells no tale. And shoot, we see people lose their life stepping on a sneaker. And truth be told, Diddy allegedly is responsible for Anthony Wolf's passing. Big L. Allegedly Heavy D, but I don't believe it. And, you know, other people as well. You know, y'all won't even give that. Y'all don't put nothing past him that you think is Biggie and Kim Porter he's responsible for. Okay? So what makes you think, knowing full well that this man done took out all these people's lives, that somebody won't snuff out his? You know, what is it to gain the whole world at the price of your damn soul? And when you got Suge Knight telling you that you are safer in the cell next door to me or being my bunkie, that ain't good. Look at this. Even Sean, like Diddy's accusers can't even be silenced by the non-disclosure agreement because of the trafficking case. So now all the ones who signed can run their yap. And that's going to make a lot of people very nervous, because what are they going to say? What are they going to say? They could implement a lot of people. They could like put hands and point fingers and say, I have a picture with this person, or I slept with this person, or this person did this with this person. You know, these accusers can destroy Hollywood and destroy the music industry. And Diddy can too, because of what he's seen, and what he recorded, and what he knows. So, I mean, I'm telling you, every time I think about this situation, it's like I just think of like Biggie. It's going to be a lot of slow. What is it? Flower? So I was thinking, the flower bringing. It's a bad day for hip hop, y'all. For the culture. So allegedly for black people. Because when one looks bad, we all look bad. No, we don't. Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself, Suge. Because nobody looks at you, Suge, and think all black people. No, they think you, Suge. Okay? They think you, Knight. Mr. Knight. They don't think all of us black people. Okay? So he said there's definitely nothing to cheer about Diddy's or Puffy's falling from grace. None. But meanwhile, you out here talking about from your cell that Dave Mays, the owner of Source, has provided you with a podcast. So you can run your yap and talk about how Diddy should be your damn bunkie. Now, if that don't sound sus, I don't know what do. Don't that sound sus when you talk about wanting to be the bunkmate or cellmate with somebody, with Puffy? And he out here, Puffy, Puffy out here known for, take that. Knight has mentioned Combs in his podcast before, but the rivalry surfaced again last year. The rivalry surfaced last year again when Cassie, former girlfriend, alleged that he armed himself and went chasing after Knight one night. What? She accused Combs of a whole bunch of stuff. Okay? He once heard Knight was nearby and grabbed multiple guns and ran out of his home to where he believed Suge Knight was dining. Like, what? Can you even picture Puffy leaving out his house with weapons, multiple weapons? Hey, one who cares, how you doing? Thank you for showing up, my number one supporter. What do you think about this? Cassie is saying that Diddy tried to take Suge Knight out. He left out the house when he got the word. This is crazy that Puffy heard word that Suge Knight was down at the restaurant, one of the restaurants, eating, and grabbed up a whole bunch of guns and skated out his mansion to go down there to see if Suge Knight was really there. Because if Suge Knight was really there, he was going to take Suge Knight out. Is this really Brother Love? Brother Love taking people out? I want to know, like, y'all write in the comments, how many heard that Puffy tried to, pow and take out Suge Knight? Then, the entertainment mogul has not been charged with any crime, and he's denied all of these, accusations. Now, Suge Knight is serving 28 years in prison for, taking the life of Terry Carter. After taking a plea deal on manslaughter charges in 2018, this man is already in his 50s. Okay, by the time he get out, it's a wrap. He's not even eligible until 2034. You got a while to go. That's when they saying he'll be eligible. He got a while to go. And, of course, his the victim's family is going to fight to make sure that his eligibility for parole or getting released will be denied. I guarantee that. Now, Christian Combs, Diddy's son, accused of sexual assault in a new lawsuit, are like father, like son. Sean Diddy Combs and son Christian King Combs has been accused of sexual assault in a new lawsuit. And the lawsuit was just filed a couple days ago. In the suit filed Thursday, Grace alleges that rapper Christian Combs, is Christian really considered a rapper, y'all? Like, are we really considering Christian Combs a rapper? Yes or no? Okay. I guess we are. Okay. So Christian Combs, 26 years old, sexually assaulted her in late December of 2022. Now, according to filings from Los Angeles County Superior Court obtained by NBC News and Rolling Stone, Grace was working as a steward on the yacht chartered by the Combs family. The music mogul is being sued for premise liability because he allegedly chartered the yacht, plus aiding and abetting his youngest son. So he is just being sued in this case because he provided the money for the yacht. He provided the yacht. So it's like, you helped if your son, if you didn't pay for the yacht and everything like that, your son wouldn't have been able to grope me or do whatever the hell he did to her. So the alleged assault occurred days before Diddy put on a star-studded New Year Eve yacht party. In the lawsuit, Christian Combs is accused of sexual assault, sexual harassment, and causing emotional distress. Doesn't it sound familiar, like what I was telling you yesterday about French Montana and how French Montana settled his case in 2022 for drugging and spiking people drinks and giving them excess alcohol and stuff. Jesus, it's like is that whole clique? Like, is that? I'm seriously, is like that whole clique like this? Ugh. The lawyer for Grace. Guess who the lawyer is? Y'all take a good guess on who the lawyer is. You better call Tyrone. Call me. Because Tyrone is the lawyer for the case. That's right. Tyrone Blackburn is also representing Rodney, Little Rod Jones. So Grace and Little Rod share same attorney. Is that coinky dink? I don't think so. A producer on Diddy's latest album who accused the music mogul of sexual assault and harassment in a February lawsuit. Christian Combs' lawyer calls the lawsuit another lewd and meritless claim. Now, in a statement shared with USA Today Friday, the attorney for Sean Diddy Combs and Christian King Combs addressed the allegations leveled by Miss Grace. This is just another lewd and meritless claim from Tyrone Blackburn, just like what he filed in the Rodney Jones lawsuit, which he still has not served. What? Wait, what? What do you mean that he didn't serve? What? What does he mean he didn't serve? Okay, something's not right. What do you mean he did not serve? He didn't serve what? Okay, this is just another. Okay, this is just another lewd and meritless claim from Tyrone Blackburn, just like what he filed in the Rodney Jones lawsuit, which he still has not served. So something's not finished all the way when it comes to Rodney's case lawsuit. So the paperwork hasn't all the way been completed or put through with the courts, because it's saying which he still has not served. So something for Little Rod's case isn't completed yet. Because, and then maybe that's why he keeps doing all these amendments, like amended, like he has to constantly amend things and take people's names out. Because when they say, look, I don't know that I'm not involved in this. If you don't take our names out, we'll sue you. All of a sudden the names are dropped. Like Universal Music Group was like, look, we're a conglomerate. We want all the flipping smoke. Take our names out of it. We have nothing to do with it. We don't know what the flip you're talking about. And stuff has been being removed. Like, instead of using Meek Mill's name as a Philly rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, things are being removed. So it looks like something has not been served or been put through yet. So he still has not been served. Interesting. This complaint is filled with complaint. This complaint is filled with the same kind of manufactured lies and irrelevant facts we've come to expect from Blackburn. This is exactly why the federal judge in New York slapped him 2 days ago for a pattern of behavior in improperly filing. Oh, okay. Diddy is smart. Diddy is flipping smart. Diddy got a good damn lawyer. If Tyrone Blackburn doesn't have enough years of experience behind him, he is going to cause Little Rod and Grace to lose this case. He's going to cause them to lose this case. Okay? He possibly might lose the case. Yeah, this might happen, y'all. He might actually lose it because something hasn't been filed yet. Something hasn't been served yet. Did y'all know these little details and stuff? Like, things haven't been filed yet. This is exactly why the federal judge in New York slapped him with 2 days ago. Slapped him 2 days ago for a pattern of behavior in improperly filing cases in federal court to garner media attention, embarrass defendants with salacious allegations, and pressure defendants to settle. Oh, this is a shakedown. This is a shakedown. This is a shakedown. So basically, we're going to put the most embarrassing information about Diddy out there. We're going to put the most disgusting information out there about Diddy. That Diddy gets down with kids. I saw him spike drinks. I saw him did this. I saw him do that. He touched my bun cheeks. You know, he was touching my anus and he was doing this. You're going to come up with the most salacious, the most wild, the most outrageous, everything that you could come up with purposely. To get Diddy to settle the case. The same way they think, the same way it happened with Cassie Ventura, Miss Ventura, how she got her case settled, you know, by putting out that all of that, you know, the most horrific stuff of, you know, Diddy had, you know, Kid Cudi's car blown up, you know, I was talking to a manager and he saw me talking to a manager, got mad, and he dragged me away from the manager. And when we were not in front of people, he caused me to have a nosebleed. He put hands on me, this, that, and the other. And then I had to stay in London for a week at a hotel to recover because I was bruised up. We had these wild parties and drugs and Percocet and, ketamine, and I was a drug addict, and we had all these big BBC, men come through, and he watched me get piped down and this, that, and the other. You get it? And so he's like, oh, hell no. I don't need you putting all of this mess out here. All right, go on, take the money. Come on, here, take the money, take your ass and go. Go with your husband over there and go weightlift. He ain't got a fitness, he ain't got no clients that he working on to get in shape. Make sure they got a 6-pack or a 10-pack for the summer. Here, take this money. Take it. And go about your business, woman. Damn. So, yeah, that's going on. So, jeez. So she put out the worst of the stories to get the money. But y'all, here's the thing that blows my mind, and I will forever talk about this. I thought that, Cassie, Miss Ventura got $30 to $50 million from this man. I would have swore that this woman, for all the things that she had been through, got $30 to $50 million out of him. They're saying now it's anywhere between $2 to $5 million. Are you flipping serious? Y'all, are you serious? Y'all don't just listen to me, but I'm serious. For all the stuff that this woman, Cassie, said that Diddy did to her, she did not get no $30 million. She did not get $50 million. Maybe if she got the $30 billion and the $50 million, she would have, stuck to the NDA and kept it flipping moving and said, I'm not testifying and I'm not cooperating. But because she only got a measly between $2 to $5 million, that ain't enough scratch. I would be talking too. Wouldn't you? Yes or no? Is that enough money for you? Somebody on the inside found out. And I don't particularly like this individual too much, but DJ Vlad let it out the bag that he heard from his insiders that she didn't get the $30 to $50 million. It's anywhere between $2 to $5 million. Yeah, DJ Vlad let it out that his insider source said she didn't get nothing compared, no $30 million to $50 million, $2 to $5 million. Now, can you blame Cassie, Miss Ventura, for talking and saying and dropping every damn dime and tea on Puffy when you only got $2 to $5 million to show for it? Do you know how quickly that $2 to $5 million going to disappear compared to $30 million? Real talk. Aren't you pissed off that this woman, you were like, damn, she got herself a bag, only to find out she only got chump change for all that for 10 years and had to walk away with nothing? She walked away with nothing. Now, shoot, let it be me. Every time I had a BBC event with that man, I would have been, I'd have made sure, I want this piece of jewelry, and I would have went to the store and copped me some jewelry and stuff that I know is really high end, and I'd start scrolling away items that I know I could pawn. I'm not walking away after getting my ass whooped repeatedly or for 10 damn years with nothing, no scratch, no nothing. No. If I'm gonna leave and I took all these ass whoopings, yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving with all these fur coats. Mess around with me, I'll take the damn sink out the damn bathroom if it's made out of gold. I'm leaving with everything. Shoot, let Puffy fall asleep. I'm taking his gold filling out his mouth. Out his mouth, I take his damn filling. But she left. Cassie left, only got $2 to $5 million. And that's what DJ Vlad said for all her 10 years of putting up with Puffy. Couldn't be me. So I don't blame her for talking. I don't. So now this case might be for Gazy. All of this stuff that people talking about, oh, he's worse than Jeff Epstein, and this one's making a case, and this one's making a case against him, and this one's making a case against him. The lawyer's not filing the proper paperwork. And if they keep on filing the wrong paperwork and putting in the wrong paperwork in and not dotting their I's and crossing their T's, Diddy might find a way, his lawyer might find a way to get Diddy off from these charges that Little Rod and Grace is trying to throw at him. So he might be able to get rid of them charges against him and his son in one strike. Because Tyrone Blackburn might not have enough experience as the sharks that Diddy has hired. And that's what nobody's talking. Is anybody talking about that? That the fact that, he might, Diddy might be able to get off of these charges because his lawyer seems to be more experienced than Grace is, who's trying to come after Christian Combs, and Little Rod's lawyer, who is representing both of these people, these victims. It looks like the lawyer doesn't have the same experience and edge that Puffy's lawyers have, and they're catching mistakes, and it's causing the judge to flip on and, basically come at the victim's lawyers. Yeah, because they're not filing the proper paperwork. So the judge is clapping back at Tyrone Blackburn. And Puffy's lawyer is pointing out that the paperwork and the filing that they're doing is incorrect. This might lead to a damn dismissal or some type of payout. What do y'all think? It might end up a dismissal or payout because what Puffy's lawyer is saying, this is exactly why the federal judge in New York, which is handling the Grace case, the Little Rod case, and probably some other cases as well. But the judge in New York slapped him with probably 2 days of basically, inappropriate filing, basically incompetence. You got basically hit with the paperwork that you put in is incompetent paper. It's not completed correctly. It's like sloppy or shoddy work, maybe, because it's saying a pattern. The judge slapped him with some type of issue of a pattern of behavior. So this is something that you repeatedly do of inappropriate filings. Like you're filing paperwork that is that's not going to hold up in court, but it's enough to, tarnish the plaintiff's reputation that they will be so embarrassed by these outrageous claims that you might not even have no proof to back up, but it's the fact that they filed them inappropriately as a way to get money from Puffy. So let's see. That could be it. And, possibly the judge can get tired of it and probably dismiss it. So let's see. This is example. I want to see what it says as far as if this keeps happening, what would the judge do? Attorney at center of Diddy's case. Okay, so let me see something. I want to look because I want to see what are they like. If there's something like if he keeps doing this type of thing, if he keeps doing this pattern of filing as a way of basically a form of blackmail. It's kind of like blackmail when you just like file something and you put all these kind of like allegations that you can't have no proof of, but you put it in there to just try and get a payout. Is there something a judge can do? I mean, the judge already already chastised him for doing it, but what else can happen if he keeps doing it and he doesn't have any proof? Could this be could it be dismissed? So in a recent development out of the Southern District of New York, attorney Tyrone Blackburn, known for representing plaintiffs in high-profile cases against celebrities, has been scrutinized, often in the limelight for his representation of plaintiffs against prominent figures like Sean Diddy Combs, Nicki Minaj, T.I., Tiny, Tiffany Haddish. Blackburn faced criticism in a court filing issued by Judge Dennis Cote. The filing made in the case of some kind of like Alec Santos versus Lane Fisher chastised Blackburn's behavior, alleging a pattern of inappropriately filing cases aimed at attracting media attention and pressuring defendants to settle quickly. If that don't sound like some form of exposure, in the fetish community, okay, in the fetish community, there's a fetish like where you deal with exposure, exposure and ruin or blackmail. It's all in the same category, where basically a person, if you don't do what I tell you to do and pay me off in a timely manner or something, I will put this information out about you and it will cause you to be ruined. I'll give it the information to your family, this, that, and the other. That's blackmail. That's basically what that is. It's blackmail. But there's also forms of, instead of giving it to family, I'll put it on Twitter or put it on X. I'll put it on, your Facebook or whatever the flip. Or I'll put it out there about you, which will ruin your reputation or something, which is a form of when you really think about it, it is blackmail. Isn't it? Don't that sound what that is? Or is it just me? It's blackmail, right? Okay. All right. So Judge, where is it? So let me see. The judge statement indicated a concern that Blackburn's actions were geared more towards generating sensational headlines rather than upholding legal integrity. And if you are coming off like you are not a person of integrity, honest, really trying to present a real legit case, then the judge is going to start looking at Puffy in a better light than he would the victim or the victim's lawyer. See where this is going? So it's not looking good. The filing reads, and especially the fact that he has a history of going after people like Diddy, Nicki Minaj. Like he went after like Barb's Hello, Barb's. He went after Nicki Minaj, T.I., Tiffany Haddish. And I think he probably was involved with that Tiffany Haddish case that involved Aries Spears. Yeah. You know, the one that really got sensationalized until there was a... What the flip? Until there was a payout. And all of a sudden, once there was a payout of some kind, the victim disappeared. So basically, he's a lawyer that deals in how to expose celebrities to the media using the law to force celebrities to pay up. Because if you don't pay up, then this will go to trial and all your business, all your potential business will be leaked out and you'll be damaged even more. So some of this might not actually be true about Puffy and Christian. Some of these allegations might not be true about them. This might be a cash grab. And because Cassie was a legit victim, all these other people have now felt like the door has been flown completely open to drain Puffy for what they feel they were owed. Now, Little Rod feels like he was owed $50,000. Little Rod feels like he was owed $50,000. And he's coming for that money. But now, instead of going for $50,000, he wants $30 million because he was under the impression that that's what Cassie got. But Cassie only got $2 to $5 million because that's what DJ Vlad said his inside source said. This is wild. Okay, so this might be a super cash grab. The same way they shook down Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears in that child case. Same way Nicki Minaj been shaken down. T.I. been shaken down. It looks like, they're shaking. This could be a shakedown. This lawyer might be Mr. Tyrone Blackburn. Allegedly, allegedly he's already up there. He might be a professional lawyer that is known by certain people in the know that, go to him. He knows how to work the media. He knows how to get TMZ on his side. He knows how to, really stir the pot big time. Okay. Now, how to make it even worse for Puffy? Okay, Cassie said that, she felt like she was trafficking it, okay? Because he took her from London to Cali. He took her to Paris to Jerusalem. So, Puffy trafficked Cassie. So, Little Rod, did you see him traffic anybody? Trafficking is simple as taking a date from one location to another. And these women that Little Rod's accusing of being paid S workers that were given allowances, they're clapping back. If I had my phone with me, I would I'd give you the rundown. But there's a woman that he accused and listed in this case and said that she was also an S worker that was receiving a certain amount of money from Puffy every, to recruit people, not only recruit other women, but celebrities, men, and recruit men to, for Puffy to get in with or clap cheeks with or whatever. And the girl is coming forward and saying, Little Rod is lying. It's incorrect. It's not true. And how dare you? Me and him, Puffy, actually had a short-lived relationship. I was dating that man. in between him dating and messing with other females. I was messing with him. Well, she's basically trying to say, like, look, I didn't know he was messing around with other people, and that's what caused the relationship once, to end. But the point is, I was dating him, and how dare you, say that I'm an S worker? I'm not. I dated a man. It didn't work out. I moved on. So she's going to be somebody along with other women who have been accused by Little Rod as these S workers that have been paid and stuff and paid these allowances. They are going to come forward, and they have been coming forward telling their side of the story that Little Rod is this liar and he's making this stuff up. And they probably will be willing to be witnesses to testify on Diddy's behalf. And now more than, we're all starting to see certain celebrities, like everybody's like, oh my God, everybody's so quiet about him. But these women are coming forward and saying, Little Rod's lying. You got Nick Cannon, who's actually standing up for him. You got, Stevie J, of all people, wanting to fight a fair one with 50 Cent. People are starting to stand up for Puffy. People are not being completely quiet. But these alleged S workers, the women that Puffy allegedly recruited, are like saying a totally different story from what Little Rod is claiming. He's claiming these are S workers and stuff, but they're claiming we dated him or we were just friends. I hung out with him. Okay. So what? Hanging out with somebody doesn't equal being trafficked, being an S worker, being recruited. I'm a damn professional model. Okay? We hang around people who have money because it makes us get more money when it's time to go do bookings. Everybody wants a model who hangs around with other celebrities. Okay, that's what Naomi Campbell did. That's what Christy Brinkley did. That's what all these women did. And hey, these models end up marrying a lot of people in Hollywood. So you have to mingle in that crowd because those are the ones who have the bag and those are the ones you're trying to marry to secure the bag for the rest of your life, like Kimora did with Russell. And now we have Russell's and Kimora's little girl out here messing around with a 60-year-old. Oh my gosh, man. But that's a whole nother bag of worms. So this lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, he might have helped Little Rod make some of these stories up. Come on. How would Puffy touch this man's anus if this man wasn't butt naked? That's impossible to touch somebody's anus if you got pants, jeans on, and a belt on, and your clothes is on completely correctly, and you sitting on your ass in front of the damn music board, helping this man create the Love album. Some of the women that you're implicating are coming forward and they're telling a different story. You're being accused that your lawyer is, Grace and Little Rod's lawyer is being accused of making up stories or sensationalizing stories and using the media as a way to blackmail celebrities into paying people, victims, or people off who are looking for a bag. Like, example, Tiffany Haddish and that Aries Spears situation, that where the woman came from, we don't know. But all of a sudden she was friends with Tiffany, and all of a sudden she wasn't friends with Tiffany and decided, that she wanted another payout. And, all of a sudden the story about her kids and how her kids were taken advantage of. And these videos of her kids was out for damn near 15 years on a comedy site. You was really that concerned. Why didn't you contact the company to have the video removed? she got her payout, and you never heard another word from her ever again. So Tyrone has become an expert on knowing how to use the law to blackmail celebrities and extort celebrities into paying money. What do y'all think? Hey, what do y'all think? I want to thank everybody, the 20 people that's watching on X, people watching on Twitch, people watching on YouTube. I appreciate every last one of you. It is 34 people in to total. We done hit 44 at one point. I appreciate that. Okay. So let's keep going. One who cares? You said exactly. Mm-hmm. So the filing reads, a reasonable interference from Blackburn's pattern of behavior is that he improperly files cases in federal court to wait. So so this stuff isn't filed properly in court. It's not filed properly in court, y'all. The filing reads, a reasonable interference from Blackburn pattern of behavior is that he improperly, so that means he's not filing the paperwork correctly, improperly files cases in federal court to garner media attention, embarrass defendants with, allegations, and pressure. Here it is, pressure defendants to settle quickly, like Tiffany and Aries case, Nicki Minaj's case, where she settled relatively quickly. T.I.'s case settled. The court document highlights previous instances where Blackburn had received a lot of criticism from other judges within the Southern District. So this ain't the first judge. Diddy's judge isn't the first one that's calling Blackburn out for his behavior, y'all. So he is really knowing how to work the system. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so previously, I hope y'all can hear me clear, because I'm going to read a little bit to you, and I want to make sure y'all understand exactly what I'm about to put down and say to you about this man. Okay? Court documents highlighted previous instances. Oh God, I hate when I do this. Previous incidents where Blackburn had received criticism, admonishments from other judges within the Southern District of New York, counsel for various defendants, including Nicki Minaj, Barb's, Nicki Minaj, T.I., and Tiny, had previously accused Blackburn of engaging in what they described as a good sorted shakedown campaign. And you know what a shakedown is, right? Nicki Minaj accused this lawyer of shaking her down and attempting to extract settlements, money from wealthy celebrities. Furthermore, the filing pointed out, situations where Blackburn allegedly failed to meet his Rule 11 obligations and admitted to filing cases in federal court to increase media coverage. So he's filing stuff purposely, knowing full well it might not even stick. It might not even go nowhere, y'all. He is purposely filing stuff, and he's putting stuff in there. That's why, look, this is why when it came to Puffy's case had Universal Music Group in it. It had all of these big companies in it and big, powerful, elite men in it to try to pressure Puffy to settle the case. All of those names in it was purposely done to get Diddy to fold. Pay us the money, pay the victim the money, pay me my lawyer money, and I'll go about my business. I'm going to keep filing these crazy things about Little Rod's bun cheeks being clapped. I'm going to keep filing and filing more and more salacious allegations against you, Diddy. This is what Nicki Minaj accused this lawyer of doing, and celebrities accusing this lawyer of doing. This is what judges are accusing this lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, of doing a celebrity shakedown. And these judges have other judges in other cases that he has brought forth to the court have called him out, the victim's lawyer, out about this behavior. So this all of a sudden, this Grace girl popping up, and she happens to be, guess the same lawyer as Little Rod, is no coincidence, because it adds to the salacious story, the allegations, and it puts more pressure on Puffy to settle. Pay us the money. Pay us the money. Okay? More victims are going to come forward, or we're just going to keep on adding more stories, more salacious stories. I saw you bending over Justin Bieber, and as he came out with that song, his last album, he's going to come up with some messy story. Like Justin Bieber was very scared of him, but Puffy tricked, Justin to show up with a brand new car. Those lawyers just going to come up with some crazy stories, more and more stories, more and more people, involving all the, like Clive Davis, involving all these people, celebrities, elites, to pressure Puffy to settle this case. Settle it. Okay? If you don't settle it, I'm just going to keep filing, and more stuff is going to hit TMZ, more stuff is going to hit the New York Post, more stuff is going to hit on social media, on YouTube, and all us YouTubers are going to cover this stuff, and it's going to damage your reputation to the point that you can't operate and move the way you used to move. Now it makes me wonder, when it comes to this trafficking situation, how much evidence do they have? I'm questioning this now, because Puffy's still walking around, chilling, living his best life. Okay? So the lawyer that is accusing Puffy has a very bad checkered past. And he's not even putting in the full paperwork to file anything against Puffy. He's just doing just enough for it to be filed in a way that it could be leaked to the media. So the media could cover it, put the information out there. make Puffy look like shit, and get Puffy to feel like crap enough to settle this case. So furthermore, the filing pointed out, that this is what he does. And admitted to filing cases. He admitted himself to filing cases in federal court to increase media coverage. According to court documents, this is court saying this, Blackburn's submissions were filed with sensational allegations against defendants and their counsel. The judge in this situation with Puffy's case, his opinion, and order explicitly stated that Blackburn conduct warranted referral to the grievancy committee of the Southern District of New York. He's reporting him. This lawyer is being reported. Do you know how bad you have to be? Do you know how evil and greedy and effed up you have to be for a judge to report your ass? The lawyer that's representing Grace and Little Rod is being reported by the damn judge in the case because they're saying that he is shady. How is that? The lawyer is more shady than Puffy. Yeah, what do y'all think about this? Okay, the judge highlights concern regarding Blackburn's failure to conduct a reasonable inquiry to support jurisdiction. The judge is basically saying that you're taking cases on, but you don't even know if there's proof. You're taking cases on and you don't even know if there's enough proof or anything like that you're filing. That's not a good sign, y'all. That is not a good sign. It's basically saying that there might not be enough evidence for this lawyer when he's filing this stuff. And he might know that the stuff that the victim is telling him might not even be true, but he's filing it with the intention of basically getting a payout. So what do y'all think about this situation and the fact that the judge is calling him out on that? And it seems like if he keeps doing stuff like that, he might end up being disbarred. Blackburn's submissions were filed with sensational allegations against defendants and their counsel. The judge in the Puffy situation case, the judge highlighted concerns regarding Blackburn's failure to conduct a reasonable inquiry to support jurisdiction assertions and suggested that his actions appeared a part of a large pattern, like this is your routine of what the flip you do. Direct quotes in the filing highlight attorney Tyrone A. Blackburn filed this action asserting that jurisdiction exists. Persuaded to the 28 USC 1332. He did so without conducting a reasonable inquiry to support the assertion. Because this filing appears to be part of a pattern, he will be referred to the court grievance committee. Blackburn's approach to litigation also depicts in the court filing, raising questions about the ethical standards and motivation behind his legal practice. When they start questioning a lawyer about their standards and their practice and how you're filing and your motivation and basically alluding to the fact that you are doing shakedowns, you're extorting wealthy people and using the legal system to do it. And they're like the allegations against him suggest a strategy focused on basically leveraging the media attention and pressuring defendants rather than pursuing justice through the system. So it's not about the justice to, as far as finding justice for these victims, it's about getting a payout for these victims. It's about the money. Okay? This is all about the bag. So, what do y'all think about all of this tea that I'm putting down on y'all? What's your opinion? That is just him chasing a bag. People looking for a big payout. Okay, so let's keep going. Sean Diddy Combs, son of Christian Combs, accused of basically, look, I don't know. I'm starting to, I wanted to put that down first before I got into the case. So you understand that when I tell you what's in the case, that you will realize that the lawyer is purposely putting certain information in to this filing to make it sound worse, to make it seem like, these are some atrocious acts, and, it's like so outlandish and so crazy and what, and, things to grab your attention, and it's purposely done to get these wealthy people to pay out. This is just extortion. So that's why there's a 31-page that Tyrone Blackburn, submitted a 31-page lawsuit. And it was filed in Los Angeles Superior Court on Thursday. So he went to Los Angeles with this bad boy. And Grace worked as a crew member and bartender on the yacht, leased by Sean Combs and his family in December 2022. Now, the experience was sold as a wholesome family excursion, but turned into a hedonistic environment, the lawsuit said. As, suspected sex workers, here we go with the S workers, and other celebrities were often brought aboard. So here we go again. Juicing up the story. In the early morning of December 28th, Christian Combs pressured Grace to drink a shot of tequila. Wait a minute now, hold up. Was that the same shot that Columbus Short had that made him woozy? And now I might have to believe this. And shortly thereafter, he assaulted her. The lawsuit says Grace believes the tequila, which she said Christian brought aboard, may have been laced with drugs. Sean Combs is not accused of any kind of wrongdoings in the lawsuit, but is included on the allegations of liability and aiding and abetting. So he's just included because he's the one with the bag. You see what I'm saying? They purposely include Puffy because he's the one with the purse. Christian has some money, but Christian don't have Puffy money. And we're going to go after your son now. Not only are we going to go after you, but we're going to go after your son. Okay? You could have just paid us off and me and Little Rod would have disappeared. But because you ain't paying us off, now we're going to go after your son to get you to pay us. Do you want your son dragged through the mud? Whew. So, I guess we'll see. Sean is not accused of anything. Aaron Dreyer, an attorney for Sean and Christian Combs, said in a statement to CNN that they believe the lawsuit contains manufactured lies, basically BS, and irrelevant facts. And they're seeking to dismiss the case. This lawsuit is the latest in a series filed against Sean Combs and follows searches by federal investigators at his home in Los Angeles and Miami. The previous lawsuits accused him of a range of misconduct and illegal activities, the recording industry mogul has denied all allegations. The lawsuit cites audio recordings. Okay, the lawsuit cites an audio recording from a makeshift recording studio on the Yacht, which Grace says is where the alleged assault began, according to a partial transcript included in the lawsuit. Grace was being pressured to take a... Okay, so now I have a problem with this story. In one part of this story, it says that she drank something and thought it was spiked. Now, in the other part of the story, now homegirl, you have to keep your story straight. Now, to the other part of the story, it's saying that Grace was being pressured to take a shot and asked Christian Combs, "Are you drugging me?" Take the shot. Do you really believe a conversation went down like that? Do you really believe a conversation went down like that? First, she says that she took the shot and she, felt like it was drugged. She took the shot. Then she says in the next part that she was being pressured to take a shot. Pressured. And she then asks, "Are you drugging me?" What? And he answers, "Take the shot." In addition to a tense conversation between Combs and Grace. Guess what could be heard played during the conversation? Cassie's song, "Me and You," is playing. Oh, come on. No. Cassie's song, "Me and You," is playing, which features Sean Diddy Combs, can be heard playing in the background. Cassie, whose real name is Cassandra Ventura, is Diddy's former girlfriend who alleges she was, we already know what happened to her. Now, on the Yacht, Christian Combs cornered Grace in a room and became physically extremely aggressive. Wait. Every time you turn around, the story becomes more like it just keeps adding on to it. And it's like, you're not sure, was this in a studio or was it in a room? Like, where did it occur? Did you have the drink or was he pressuring you to have the drink? You asked if you were if this was drugging you. Okay. Combs grabbed Grace by the arm and attempted to force himself on her. The filing continues and stopped only when another Yacht employee entered the room. Photos included in the court filing appear to show bruises on the plaintiff's forearm. Following the alleged assault, Grace's mental and physical health deteriorated. Of course it did. According to the lawsuit, she began suffering from anxiety, panic attacks, along with some other issues that would be perfectly sensible if you're trying to get an undisclosed amount of money. Okay. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about this whole situation? And the fact that the judge in the case in New York that is handling the case for Puffy is trying to go after the victim's lawyer because he has a pattern of filing cases to shake down celebrities. That he purposely makes sure he files incorrectly. And he only files it in a way that media, social media, and TMZ and the Post, the New York Post, the Daily News, he purposely, the victim's lawyer, Little Rod's lawyer, and Grace's lawyer purposely files in court to make sure it leaks purposely to the media to pressure these celebrities to hurry up and settle out of court. You don't want to take this to trial because we'll just keep coming up with more and more sensational stuff. Okay? Pay us. The judge sees a pattern of this attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, of doing this repeatedly with Nicki Minaj. Nicki. Yeah, this has happened to Nicki. Yeah. Yeah, Nicki's been through this. And other celebrities have been through this. Tiffany, T.I. So, y'all tell me, what do y'all think about this situation? Y'all comment? No comments? Comment, like, subscribe. I'd appreciate it if y'all comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all for tuning in for an hour and 18 minutes with me. I really appreciate it. Everybody that rocked out with me and watched. Thank you so much. I absolutely appreciate it so much for y'all tuning in and watching. Thank you so much, y'all. I swear, thank you for rocking out with me. Thank you for watching. I really hope that I presented a different side of this whole situation with Puffy and, Little Rod and the other, person that's filing this case. I really hope that I showed a different side of things. And then other, content creators. I appreciate everyone for subscribing. I hope y'all stay subscribed. I'm going to continue to do late night lives and cover this story and other stories. I just want to say thank you. Okay. Love y'all. Be safe. And I appreciate every last one of y'all watching. Y'all ain't have to watch. Y'all didn't have to stay, but y'all did. And y'all don't understand how much of a difference that makes for my channel. Okay? Y'all just don't know. Okay? Because I damn sure was about to give up on this channel. And I said, I ain't no quitter. We're going to keep pressing through. So I appreciate every last one of you that watched. I appreciate all 26 of y'all watching or tuned in for a second on X. Thank you. Everybody that watched on YouTube, thank you. Everybody that watched on Twitch, thank you. I love y'all. But this is just my opinion. I hope that the way I presented it is different. Okay? But now it's kind of going to be hard for Puffy. It's going to be hard for Christian to prove something because of that audio. That audio is going to be tough. Okay, y'all? That audio is going to be tough because that audio is kind of, our audio, and it has Cassie's song, Me and You, playing as Christian is trying to cop a feel or try to get this girl to have a drink and stuff. Like, come on. Whatever's on that audio is going to be hard. But the fact that the judge is saying that this man, the lawyer is shady, that might be something on their side. But the audio, if it sounds like he's really trying to force this woman, that's going to go bad. That's going to go bad. It's going to go bad. But then again, him just saying, come on, take a drink. Come on, take a drink. Grab a person by the arm. Come on, just take a drink. Like, I can imagine if your person is drunk or high, they grab you and they don't know their strength. They grab a person to keep them next to you. And you're like, come on, just have a drink. Take a drink. Come on, just take a shot. Take a shot with me. Come on, you're real pretty. Come on, take a shot with me. Would that be enough? Now, if you don't drink, I'm going to choke you. If you don't drink, if you don't do what I tell you to do, if he made some threats, then that'd be a different story. But him trying to coach her into drinking, that might not be enough on that case. And how did it get recorded? Who was recording this? Who was recording this? Was this Little Rod? And then it makes me think, like, was Little Rod planning this lawsuit all along? Was Little Rod planning this lawsuit all along? Okay. Did he? Because now the model, all right, remember I told you that model was coming, like, was saying, even she was like kind of like saying like Little Rod's lying. The model named as an S worker in Little Rod's lawsuit against Diddy refutes claims as false allegations. Dating someone doesn't directly correlate to any of the false allegations made, and this is what Jane is saying. A model has denied a claim that she was an S worker for Sean Diddy Combs after being named such in a recent lawsuit. Over a month after producer Rodney Little Rod Jones filed a lawsuit against the music mogul, accusing him of assault and harassment, Jane has now denied being an S worker, another allegation made in a suit by Little Rod. The lawsuit alleged that she and two other women were paid a monthly fee to work as Mr. Combs' S workers. But damn, like, how would you, Little Rod, know all of these details? Like, you really think Puffy's just going to be sitting down and letting a witness see him do all of that kind of dirt? Okay, yes, I dated someone. Dating someone doesn't directly correlate to any of the false allegations made. How unfortunate we've entered a time where caring for someone or falling in love is worthy of scrutiny in the court of public opinion. What may be amusing for you is real life for others, and my feelings have never been for entertainment, nor are they up for discussion. Okay? We need to be more conscious as a society when ridiculing people's lives and relationships merely for enjoyment. I appreciate everyone's kind messages and support during this time. A representative for Jane, who was last spotted out with... A representative for Jane, who was last spotted out with Diddy in Malibu in December of 2022, did not immediately respond. So she got somebody representing her. And this is what she put on her Instagram. The lawsuit, which was filed in March by Jones, a former producer, a videographer for 54-year-old Diddy, detailed his alleged experience of being harassed, drugged, and all of this stuff by him. And he's the one that's seeking $30 million. Not Cassie. Cassie only went and got like $2 to $5 million. Little Rod wants $30 million when he was only owed, if anything, $50,000. So the fact that these women that Little Rod is accusing of being S workers are coming forward and basically refuting his allegations might be a good sign for Diddy. The fact that the judge does not particularly like the way the Little Rod's lawyer is behaving is another sign for Diddy. The fact that several judges have talked about Little Rod's lawyer and his pattern of extorting celebrities is another good sign for Diddy as well. The fact that Little Rod's lawyer is not filing the paperwork correctly and he's just filing it in a way for social media to get a hold of it so it could pressure the people to pay off is another good sign for Diddy. Okay? And the fact that if Diddy could keep on, if people could keep on coming forward to basically say that Little Rod's allegation is a lie, that might be a good sign for Diddy as well. And it might be hard for Little Rod to get that $30 million payment. Okay? Diddy's lawyer, Sean, which is a different lawyer, okay, in a statement at the time that Jones' claims were complete lies and accused him of shamelessly looking for undeserved payday. His reckless name dropping about events that are pure fiction or simply did not happen is nothing more than a transparent attempt to garner headlines. We have overwhelming, indisputable proof that his claims are complete lies. And if he can basically get all these women who he's claiming are S workers to say they're not, that breaks down the story right there. And the fact that this lawyer has a history of shakedowns is not going to make him look really, credible to the judge. The judge is already questioning Little Rod's attorney's credibility, integrity, ability to, even questioning, are you bringing a case in front of me to actually seek justice, or are you just doing it to get a payout? So you're using the court system and you're using me to help you extort celebrities for money with lies. That's basically what this is. That's basically what is being said. Okay, that's why he is doing this reckless name dropping about events. In a lawsuit, the producer also accused Diddy of having bragged about several women on monthly stipends. A group of the 3 women that Little Rod claimed include Jane. Another one of the women mentioned was Daphne Joy, who also denied it. And she's been clapping back, saying, I'm deeply hurt by the lies Rodney Jones' lawsuit is putting out there. The claim that I am an S worker is 100% false and is a character assassination. I am retaining an attorney to explore all legal remedies against both Rodney and his attorney. So they're going to be turning the tables on his ass. Okay, and look, all of these people gathering up lawyers, Misha's, having a lawyer, for how they went about raiding Diddy's home and touching her, handcuffing her son and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot of flipping, the tables on these people. And if they don't have the proper proof, listening to Little Rod's stories, and they went and raided this man's house based off a Little Rod story, and I hope they found something. Or if they doing it based on Cassie's stories, but you really think with knowing Cassie might potentially be, go and talk to the feds or this, that, and the other, you don't think they thought of moving evidence by then? You don't think they thought about moving evidence? And why would you keep evidence even at, I think you would have changed patterns and changed a lot of things. I don't know. That's just me personally. What y'all think? I honestly do believe not enough bounty to clean up these spills. Karma's a B. Puff Tupac is eating popcorn up there, watching down, waiting for the day he pays. Thanks for keeping it real, Raven. Yeah, I'll always keep it real. I'm always going to keep it real. Puffy does have karma coming towards him. He definitely does. He definitely has karma for Anthony Wolf, allegedly, and for other people, other victims. Puffy is not Mr. Innocent by a long shot. He's not Mr. Innocent. He has been known for doing things like the dude that he took the share of Bad Boy from. He is the man, here's one example. Gene Deal talked about how Anthony Wolf really wasn't supposed to be even security. Anthony Wolf is actually a person who invested into Bad Boy. Puffy owed Anthony Wolf $300,000. And Instead of paying it, when Puffy got tired of having Anthony Wolf around and didn't need him anymore, Anthony told him, "You will never get rid of me, and I will always be around. And you're gonna get tired of seeing my face, but you're gonna always see my face." And sure enough, a few weeks later, Anthony Wolf was unalived, and Anthony Wolf never got paid his $300,000 that was owed to him. Another person allegedly that Puffy owes money to, allegedly, is somebody who helped with starting Bad Boy Records. The man ended up selling his shares. Okay. Puffy went in the office with a bat, allegedly, with somebody else with him, and had the man, told him forcibly to sell off his shares and give it to Puffy. And he said that he needed it for some situation, some negotiation deal that was going down. And weeks went by, months go by. The man forgets about it. I don't know how you forget about that, but he did. And instead of getting the shares back that he was owed, he was basically told he's not getting it back when he asked for it. Okay, and eventually what happened? He was fired. So he lost Bad Boy Records, and he lost his job, and he was fired. So there's a lot of instances where Puffy owes a lot of people, like Black Rob. He owes Black Rob. He owes Craig Mack. He owes Biggie. He owns all his artists, all his artists that he had on Bad Boy Records. Total, Faith, damn, Black Rob. He owes a lot of these artists that he had, money. He kept their publishing until there was nothing left. He kept their publishing until he could milk it dry, and it was only worth nickels and cents by that point, and not dollars. So there's definitely a lot of karma that, Puffy owes. Plenty. Absolutely plenty. But this Tyrone Blackburn dude, is a professional shakedown lawyer. And it's kind of weird, like, I don't know. It's going to be hard to see. It's going to be hard to find out, hard to win the case with this guy, because this guy is so crooked, it is. So, and now you got these women that are fighting back. It's a lot of things that it's going to be going down. And in the coming weeks, I'm just going to be sitting back, watching, reporting it, and reporting all of it and giving my, opinion. And we'll see how it goes. I don't know. Do y'all think that Puffy's going to end up in jail? Yay or nay? I don't know. I don't think he's going to end up in jail. We'll see. But yeah. I've been on here for an hour and something minutes talking to y'all. I think that's pretty much enough, y'all. What do y'all think? Was that good? I think this was good. I appreciate every last one of y'all for tuning in. I hope that y'all enjoyed this live. I know I did. Okay, y'all. I probably might do another live later, like after dark. But I'm not going to be talking about this. I'm probably going to be talking about, relationship issues and shish. Okay. But I'll catch y'all later. Everybody who tuned in, please stay subscribed, because we're going to keep having these lives. It damn sure is. On that note, I am out, y'all. Because I need to catch my, refresh the whistle. I ain't got no damn spit left in my mouth. I done talked to y'all until the spit done left my mouth, and my mouth is dry. I done talked to y'all till my mouth is completely damn dry. And it was worth it too. Absolutely was. Ooh, child. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot one story. Damn, I forgot one story. My bad. I forgot Mary J. Blige. her ass getting sued. Poor Mary. She can't catch a break. You know, she finally just getting her life together after Ken Do ass left her. You know, just when things is going right for her ass. Sean Diddy Combs' longtime friend, Mary J. Blige, has fans thinking she burned bridges with the music mogul. What? Hold up, did you hear this? Did y'all hear this mess? Mary J. Blige's connection to Sean Diddy Combs date back all the way to the 1990s when he produced her first 2 studio albums. Now, on Monday, the Grammy winner took to Instagram to share a cryptic message that read, "Unfortunately, a lot of you all met me when I lacked boundaries and was a people pleaser. Let me reintroduce myself. I burn bridges as needed." Ooh, shish. Okay. Fans were quick to respond in the comments section, most of whom began linking the R&B artist's timeline post to Sean Diddy Combs, whose homes were raided Monday in connection to a federal human trafficking investigation. Blige's connection to Combs goes back decades. Her first 2 albums, like What's the 411, which is like a classic, and My Life, My Life, My Life, yes, were both produced by Puff. I feel like this is pertaining to a specific person. I'm just going to sit back and watch. Perfect timing since Diddy is getting raided at the very moment. So, who was she talking about? Mary said the feds asked and I spoke, and I'm not going down with you guys. This is what somebody else said. But do you think Mary J is actually standing up against Puffy? Do you think that's what that post was about? But because her ass getting sued by Universal Music. You know, the very music group that's being hit by Little Rod. Little Rod is trying to put Universal Music Group in the lawsuit with Puff. Is now coming after. Is now being no, matter of fact, yeah, it's being sued. Universal Music sued for copyright infringement over Mary J. Blige's sample. So, damn. I know Universal Music Group is like you black folks are way more problems than it is in the pop industry. The only thing I got to worry about in the pop industry is one of these people popping a Molly or Adderall or something. But y'all over here in the hip hop industry, R&B, y'all constantly got lawsuits. So it looks like Blige's Real Love. Do you remember Real Love? Blige's Real Love, accused of unlawful sampling funk song. Label has previously sued Jay-Z, Kanye West, and others over samples. But damn, do you know how long ago? Do you know how long ago Real Love was? And they just bringing their asses over here? That was from 1992. But then again, you know, people don't have no expiration date when it comes to getting their damn coins. And April 5th, Universal Music Group is facing a new lawsuit in New York federal court. I tell you, New York federal court is booked and busy. New York federal court is booked and busy over alleged unauthorized sample in hip-hop soul singers Mary J. Blige 1992 hit Real Love. New York-based Tough City Records told the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York. I tell you, they constantly booked and busy on Thursday that Real Love uses part of the song Honey Drippers. Did anybody know what that song is, Honey Drippers? It says it uses part of the Honey Drippers often sampled 1992 funk song Impeach the President. That it did not clear, requesting an unnamed amount of monetary damages for Universal Music Publishing arm. Well, if she don't own Real Love, thank God for that, because that means Universal Music Group gonna get sued and not Mary J. Blige, because she just getting her coins back for effing around with Ken Do ass with his light brown eyes, having ass, and taking all her money and tricking it off on some other chick. Same way, Wendy Williams' husband was out here doing. Them two must be friends. I would like to say something, but I'm going to be careful with what I'm deadbeat mother flippers. Okay. Tough City says in a lawsuit that it owns copyrights in tens of thousands of musical recordings. Can you imagine? Can you imagine owning tens of thousands of musical recordings and compositions from genres of blues, rhythm, blues, jazz, funk, soul, hip hop, New Orleans, Latin music? Can you imagine? Who owns Tough City Music? Who owns Tough City? I wonder if Tough City is owned by somebody black, or is it somebody outside the whole entire genre that owns it? Usually, it's always somebody who don't even look nothing like the people music that they own it. Damn, it's sad when we don't own nothing. Look at that. This Tough City owns everything. Okay, they own the blues, rhythm and blues, jazz, funk, soul, hip hop, New Orleans music, and Latin music on top of it all. Damn, they got the whole board covered. Tens of thousands of recordings and compositions. They own it all. Much of which might otherwise fall into obscurity. Okay, the label has previously sued over samples, alleged misuse in songs by other artists. They have sued the Beastie Boys. They have sued Jay-Z. They have sued Frank Ocean. They have sued for Kanye West. The lawsuit against the Beastie Boys and Jay-Z were later dismissed. Now, Kanye West's label and Tough City settled their dispute, and Tough City dismissed its lawsuit against Frank Ocean's label 2 months after it filed. Now, Tough City told the court on Thursday that Universal Music Publishing has repeatedly refused to engage plaintiff in negotiations. Universal Music Group, they said return to sender. They got your emails on spam. They don't even read your stuff. They have basically said, we don't acknowledge you, and if you don't be acknowledged, eventually you will go away. Which it says was difficult to reconcile with the fact that UMG Recordings, a different UMG unit, had agreed to a separate license for the Real Love sample in the past. So wait a minute. They got permission in the past, so why are you coming after them now? Mary J. Blige's Real Love from her debut album, What's the 411, peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in 1992. The case is Tough City Records versus Universal Music Group Publishing. U.S. District Court for the Southern District Court, the District of New York. File number is, you don't need all of that. The Tough City, and you don't need all the, the lawyer information, all of that. So basically, yeah. So that's what's going on with Mary J. Allegedly, she has burnt her ties or cut her ties with Puffy, and Universal Music Group is now being sued over her 1992 song. Thank God she's not being sued directly, because you and I both know Mary ain't got that damn money like that, because Mary had to pay, can do a lot of money. That's why she is on Power. That's why she is doing these tours. That's why she's making another album. She has to pay these coins off. And once she pays off, it was like $400-something thousand that she had to pay to flip off. And now they talking about, like, can we just leave her alone? Now they're talking about her mansion. Because, everybody lives in Jersey, y'all. Oh my gosh. Over here by, Jersey. The R&B Legends the $12.3 million New Jersey home. Oh, she sold it. She sold her home. Her home was $12.3 million. And got it sold, got a sold sign after 8 years. Can you imagine? Oh, she need to look. I'm glad Mary J. Blige wasn't, the one that has to pay this lawsuit, because she ain't gonna have it. This $12.3 million mansion was on the market for 8 years. Can you imagine? You had to pay upkeep and everything like that for 8 years on a $12.3 million mansion, taxes, everything. The R&B queen, Mary J. Blige, bought a mansion in the luxurious neighborhood of Saddle River, New Jersey. Oh, that ain't that far. Oh, shut up. I'm broke. I ain't got no money. New Jersey, back in 2008 at a whopping $12 million. However, after putting it back on the market, it took 8 years to sell. What took so long for such a beautiful home? It appears price could have been an issue, because in 2015, the asking price for the home was $13 million. However, by 2019, the price got knocked down to $6.8 million. Still, the 4-acre estate home didn't snag a buyer until 2022, when NBA legend Michael Jordan ran into a similar delay in trying to sell off his mansion in Highland Park, Illinois. The sale took him 12 years. Inside the property includes 8 bedrooms, 10 full baths. Why would anybody need, honestly, I guess, people are rich, but I just feel like all of that is just a waste of a damn money. If it's just you, yourself, and I, all you need is about 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, okay? And a ton of amenities, including, but not excluding, it had a gym, a sauna, a gorgeous in-ground pool. I had an above ground. This home was definitely worth the purchase for some lucky homeowner. So let's see. Do they have a... Wait. Okay, they got a little slide. Okay. They got a little slide. Let's check out their home. I'm nosy. Okay, I'm nosy. Let's look at their home. Let's look at her home. I wonder if I could make it bigger. Okay, let me just be careful, because I want to mess around with settings and stuff. But look at her home. Was this worth it? Okay. Okay, don't that gate remind you of Puffy's house? How he had his mansion and how they busted up his damn gate? This home reminds me of Kim Zolciak. I don't know if y'all watch, them Housewives, but don't this property look exactly like either Candy Burris property or a Kim Zolciak property? Yes or no? This absolutely give me Kim Zolciak, or I know I might be saying her name Zolciak wrong, or Candy Burgess from Escape. This property looks exactly like that. This is what you can get in Jersey. But this looks similar to property in Atlanta or Texas? Or am I just bugging? Because I swear to God, I remember looking at Candy's and Kim's property, and it looks similar to this property. Like, I don't care about the lamp, but the lamp is gorgeous. It's given. It looks like one of my the lamps on the porch. Okay. I mean, like, is this really given what it's supposed to be given for, like, the amount she paid? How many cars do you think she had in there? I'm sure there was a whole apartment worth of space inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this was just way too much space for her, honestly. You know, that's the front door. Okay, so they basically took, okay, this is inside our home, y'all. This is what it looked like. Okay, I'm feeling the inside, y'all. Can I make this bigger? Can I make it bigger? Let me just stop messing around. Okay, but this looks really nice, y'all. I'm like, okay. I'm not feeling the colors. The colors are kind of like drab. Like homegirl, you could have did better in coloring. But I get it. It's really given dry. It's really given like, I mean, it's not giving me a home vibe. But them celebrities love stuff like that. Like, I know they didn't give me don't give me, I want to see her bedroom. Okay, this was her living room. This is the living space in the home that stayed decorated and untouched unless for special occasions. Can you imagine just like that kind of reminds me of our aunties and our moms and grandmothers growing up, where they had the living room all dolled up and had the plastic on the couch. All right. I'm showing age here, but do y'all remember when the plastic was on the couch? And eventually the plastic would crack and you would sit down, and whenever you wore your shorts and they happened to be a little short, the plastic would grab that meat and it would be so painful. This is definitely given that. Okay, this is another living room, y'all. All right. Okay, this is given. This is the real entertainment must happen in here. Why have one living room when you could have two? So this is the second living room with another fireplace. Nice. Okay, we all up in her house, ain't we? Okay, this is another view. Look how big the fireplace is. Oh, child. It's giving me T.S. Madison vibes. This kind of reminds me of T.S. Madison with that big fireplace. But she has it in like a red. She's like doing like she's doing like Asian colors, Asian money colors. That's what they are. Okay, that's nice. A little bar. The bar could have been bigger than this, y'all. Come on, look at this. Like, who's sitting? Like, that's not enough for people in company. 2 little seats, little stools in front of this tiny little bar. That ain't even a bar. That's like a nook. Oh, okay. Look at her office. Oh, it's giving. Look at that ceiling. Another fireplace inside her office. It's called The Godfather. What is it? You need to get work done or a film scene from The Godfather. This room would do it. Okay. But it's still not giving me like, it just looks dry, like some old white man, like Al Pacino or like a Martin Scorsese type would live here. It's not giving me a Mary J. Blige, but I guess in order to sell, it can't look like it's too soul. Like, it shouldn't have too much soul to it. And it doesn't. Like, you would never be able to tell an African-American person lives here. It just isn't giving that vibe. It's just giving me old Anne Winthrop kind of, okay, not her, because, she has a little bit more fashion, but you know what I mean? It's giving me something, but I'd never know that, Mary lived here. Look, you could tell by the snacks that they have on the gosh damn table. Ain't nobody black living here. Look at them scones. Them scones look dry as hell. That look like something they put inside Queen Elizabeth's casket. Don't you judge me now. Don't you come for me. The woman's dead. Keep it moving. Okay, this is the kitchen. Look at that. Even the food that they got on the damn kitchen thing on the stove look dry as hell. Okay, this is the bedroom, y'all. Is the bedroom giving or is not giving? Look at this drafty bedroom. I could just tell, like, you know, this room look haunted. This room reminds me of the Amityville Horror Story. You know how that window set up, the windows look? It's kind of giving me that vibe. It is just too spacey. It's just too dry. It's just... Okay. All right. It's just like, ugh. You would never think that, you know, Mary J. Blige lived here, would you? I love the ceiling. I think everything's gorgeous. It just needs a splash of gold and more touch to it. But I guess they have to leave it like that to make it look dry for somebody to pick it up. What is this? A coffee, like a coffee setup. Okay. So you can get your coffee. A waste of gosh damn money and space, I tell you. Okay, look at this bathroom. Is it given? Is it given? I don't know what it's given to me. It's given a lot of space. Just having all that space there and just having a tub sit there. The bathroom's not giving me either. It's not. But I love the tub. You know, that old school tub. I just needed to be a little bit bigger so me and my man could fit into it. But it's giving something. I like it. I like a big bathroom. Absolutely do. I miss my old bathroom. And, you know, has the his and her sink and closet and everything. I miss that. Those days. But any which way, I mean, I don't know. Okay, this is her bathroom still. The black cabinets give this room a little golf feel. If you say so. It's just giving me cheap ass fucking cabinets. That's what it's giving. It's not giving me opulence. It's not giving me luxury. Nothing about this home is giving me luxury. It's giving me drafty, costs a lot of money to heat up vibes. It's giving no love, no home vibes to it. It has a lot of potential. It has beautiful ceilings and stuff like that all could be worked up. But it's just, I don't know. I'm just not feeling her crib. Nothing about her crib is given. It's not. And I honestly don't care anymore. I don't. Okay, y'all. All right, let me log out. So, yeah, I've been showing her. Hello, everyone. Hey, Marcaigh, sorry I'm late. I had a party to attend. Well, how was the party? I hope the party was good. Marcaigh, I hope the party was good. Hey, hey, Falcon fan forever. How are you? Hey, Miss Goddess Raven. You could tell. Oh, look at that. Got some manners. Hey, Miss Raven. I want to say, everybody, thank you for tuning in and watching. All 46 of y'all. I don't know. I probably think we hit 50s. We had to have hit the 50s. Okay. I want to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in. All 30 of y'all on X. Thank you for tuning in. Goddess. Thank you, people on YouTube and Twitch, for tuning in. Okay. I just want to show you Mary J. Blige's crib. And it's not given like it was supposed to be given. I thought, you know, I was expecting opulence, luxury, and I got it in the form of the home, the mansion. Obviously, the outside looked great. The inside looked dry and boring. I felt like Martha Stewart could have lived there. But, you know, Martha got more taste. You know, she would have put that country, country charm on it, that home and better garden living on it. So I was expecting a lot more. And honestly, I'm kind of wondering, is Mary J. Blige done with Puffy? Because, I mean, they made a good team. They did. I don't know. Child, I don't know. I've been sitting here talking to you for an hour, and I've been sitting here talking to y'all for 2 hours. I want to say thank you for the 30 people watching me on Twitch, on X. Y'all, I appreciate the love and support. Everybody watching me on Goddess Raven channel, thank you. Everybody watching me on Twitch, I appreciate it. All 45 people, 46 people, 40 people, 50 people, all of y'all who tuned into the show. I've been up here for 2 hours running my gosh damn mouth. Okay, and I brought you a different perspective than probably everybody on YouTube has given about this situation with Puff and the lawyer and everything else going down. So y'all, I love y'all, but I'm about to be out. I probably come back later on to do it after dark, probably about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, maybe, if I don't get into something, and be on some demon time. Let me stop. Hey, keep your face, Gator TV. Congratulations to you for hitting 500 subscribers. Congrats. I know that's great. You done hit your 500. Yay. Congratulations. Okay. Celebrate, 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 celebrate. Congratulations on hitting 500 subscribers. Okay. You're going to be on your way to your 1,000 real soon, babe. Okay. And I'm glad that Rufus, aka Kita, got her she got her cone off. I was watching you earlier with aka Rufus, aka Miss Beautiful Husky. She has her cone off. Okay, let me go. I'll catch y'all later. I don't know, Kate, if you up later on, I know you be busy. But if you on later on, I'll see y'all later. Or if you on live or you do a live, I'll see you later then. Or maybe not. But if I don't, be safe. Love ya. Love you all. Be safe, y'all. On that note, I'm out because I've been talking for 2 hours. I need to go get me something to whistle, wet my throat. I need something to drink on. A little something. A little libation. Something. All right. Y'all don't forget to comment below. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button, okay? Because they be doing my little 5'2" ass real dirty. Hit the like button so I can be discovered in this algorithm on YouTube, okay? All right, now. And on that note, I'm out. Goodbye. Goodbye. Damn, I'm hungry. I'm trying to think what the hell I'm about to get into.